a rope around his stomach. My mother also came from a very poor family. Like my dad, she was one of 6 children. She ate yams, she ate leaves in China when they were hungry. And when her family lived in Hong Kong, she remembered eating bags and bags of bread crusts, the parts that no one wanted, just to
citizenship. Very, very special. There is no higher honor. There is no greater responsibility. You now share the obligation to teach our values to others, to help newcomers assimilate to our way of life, and uplift America by living according to its highest ideals of self-governance and its highest standards. All Americans are your brothers and sisters, and each of us must do our part to keep America safe.
Venezuela, Vietnam, Yemen. Great. At this point, everyone should be standing, and let's give one last round of applause for those.
Look for the tables inside the building on the right side of the theater lobby. My colleagues will now share this message in Spanish, Cantonese, and congratulations once again on becoming a U.S. citizen. We look forward to helping you become a registered voter. Thank you.
For your first U.S. passports. Your U.S. passport will confirm you as a citizen of the United States for the purposes of travel. This is a valuable document. Use it in good faith and protect it carefully. For those of you who wish to apply today, you will need the gray envelope you received during one of your interviews with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. The envelope contains a special passport application created for this ceremony. At the bottom of the application, it should say, Oath administered at naturalization ceremony. If you're planning on applying today, you
Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Family in China. As a young boy, he loved to fish, he loved to catch crabs and take it to market. And more than anything, he wanted to go to school. But because of his background, he wasn't allowed to go beyond elementary school. And at the age of 16, he didn't have much choice if he wanted to see a better life than to go off on his own and try to find his own way. He still remembers.
Then we will close the ceremony with a fairly well-received video presentation. It will start off with a bit of speech, some words from the President of the USA. I believe that would be Donald Trump. And that will be followed by a video recording of a pretty popular tune called God Bless the USA, being performed by Lee Green. Actually register to vote before you leave here this morning, so you'll want to listen to what they have to say. Following that election information, we are going to invite up to the stage a representative from the State Department, specifically the Passport Office.
Vote in the March 3rd, 2020 presidential primary election, you must register in person at your county elections office, voting center, or even a polling place in your county at election day. Alternatively, you can register to vote with us today to be ready for the November 3rd, 2020 general election. Department representatives from both Alameda and San Francisco counties are available to assist you today in English, Spanish, and Chinese. Family and friends in the balcony, if you have any questions, is also for you.
Passport photo. You can also apply later at post offices and clerks of court to make an appointment at the San Francisco Passport Agency. If you're applying to the red, white, and blue, where the stamp goes on the store of bread, old acquaintance be for come, keep your eye on the grill. Keep that golden valley, this land was made for you and me. This life is short and
We just works much more efficiently and faster to have our new citizens down here together on the bottom floor. We appreciate your understanding that. You know, as far as our friends and families upstairs go,